how are you doing? How's everything in quarantine?
You know, honestly, thank goodness Donnie's here with me because I think I would have lost my mind by now. I'm definitely a social creature. So it's been really nice to have him here. Obviously, we have been trying to keep our spirits up with, you know, humor and music and cooking or whatever.
The cooking with Donnie. I love y'all's cooking show, The Dreamers. Tell me about
I know,
this.
wasn't he cute? Like,
Adorable.
It's so funny. So The Dreamers was our Facebook group for my music. So obviously I'm here in Nashville, and so I've been working on music for the past 2 years. But then I purchased a house here because I came back and forth so often. So now we're in this basically empty house, trying to order furniture that may or may not come, and groceries that may or may not come. So it's been very adventurous.
And what's life like for you guys there? Like, give me a typical day in quarantine. Are we singing? Are we cooking? What
We're doing all sorts of things. We are, well, I don't know how you feel, but I mean, you have children and probably a more set schedule, but like, I can't get to bed till like 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
Are you the same?
Well, normally it's because I feel like I'm not using enough energy like I normally do. So, right, I feel like, because normally you and I are locked in doing everything. So, yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it feels crazy. So I get to bed really late, and then I wake up sort of later in the day, and I'm like, oh, I guess I should have breakfast now.
Yeah.
And then what do we do? Should we have lunch? And, you know, in the meantime, you know, I try to sort of engage with the Facebook group that I have, also with my friends and my family. Thank goodness for technology. Like,
well, as you can tell, I'm working on it. So I'm going to be FaceTiming you every day now. I need some help here.
Great. I'm happy to help.
How's it having your best friend in your house? Like, how's that going?
Honestly, well, we lived together back in LA, and we've known each other for 18 years. So it's great because we know when we need time apart, and I'm like, oh, okay, he needs some, okay, I should go in my room and meditate. Okay, great. You know, if he gets a little testy, like 5 minutes ago, and he's like, no, Chrissy, you have to listen to the PDF instructions. It says you have to request her. I'm like, Donnie, I can't request
Tell
her.
Donnie. And I was waiting for you to request me. And then they said to hit this little button, but I was afraid that was going to knock everything off. So we see each other.
Right. And so he just wants to do the right things and keep me organized and keep me sane. And sometimes I'm like, I actually know what I'm doing. He doesn't believe it. But honestly, I wouldn't want to be quarantined with any other friend, because he knows me very well.
Very well. See, I like this. You need it. Yeah. And for fun, like, what are y'all cooking? What's the latest thing you're cooking? Where are you right now? Are you in your living room?
Yes, it's sort of a corner of the living room. When I say we have no furniture and a TV on the ground, I'm not kidding. And we just, you know, not everybody's able to buy groceries, and it's so like, luckily we got here like almost 2 weeks ago now, and so we got a grocery run, so we have some groceries. But Donnie cooked salmon and squash today.
Oh,
I had like a meatless meatball pita sandwich. Nothing like extravagant, guys.
Yeah,
just trying to, you know, get our nutrients in. But honestly, like, we do a lot of YouTube karaoke singing.
I love it.
I bought an easel so we could play Pictionary.
Love that.
Catchphrase. What else? I bought art supplies. I've been doodling and drawing.
I love it.
You know, just trying to organize, trying to stay busy, seeing if, you know, people need help, or if they want some, you know, phone calls, or, you know, FaceTime.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love seeing your face. I haven't seen you since the Oscars. How was it performing, standing with you? You did so great. I was so nervous and excited for you. What a huge moment.
I think everybody was like scared for me.
No, I wasn't. I was excited.
Okay, good. Thank you. Honestly, it happened so quickly, and it was like, I need to relish this moment. And it was, you know, like the fastest 2 minutes and 30 seconds of your life.
Oh, yeah.
And my mom is going through some medical stuff right now. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to sing to my mom. Like, that's all that this is about. And I'm just happen to be on a bigger stage with a bigger sound quality. And I'm just going to sing to my mom. And so that's just what I did. So, but it was amazing, and it happened so quickly. And the people who have reached out about it, it's like so touching. I'm like, oh, thank you.
What celebs, like, who'd you hear from?
Oh, I mean, all sorts of people just, you know, texting me and stuff. But, you know, even it was really sweet because Billy Porter was like, you done good. I was like, well, thank you, Billy Porter. I'm going to take that. I will take that. you know.
Billy Porter, I went underneath his dress. It was so big that I literally went under it, Chrissy, and then came out all in one fell swoop. It was so great.
That's blown my mind. What he wears the coolest stuff.
The best.
He's just awesome.
What were the after parties like for the Oscars?
Okay, first of all, you know, I'm an old lady. I like to go to bed. I want to be in my bed. I want to be snuggle it up. So we didn't get home till like 4:30, almost 5 in the morning. And I don't drink either. So like, this is just like adrenaline, right?
Oh yeah.
The parties were super cool. It was like kind of amazing to walk by, like, you know, these massive celebrities. And you're like, oh, and everyone's like, Chrissy, you are a celebrity. I'm like, yeah, it's different. It's
Get
different.
used to it.
Yeah, it's different. But it was cool because everybody sort of just like can breathe, I think, you know, and they're like, okay, it's over and done with. Now let's have a good time. So it was really cute to see everybody dancing. I think music is the best.
Brings everybody together.
Yeah.
Did you hit the dance floor?
Oh yeah. My agent and manager, we all three were like this little trifecta of just fun. We're just like cutting it up and cutting a rug, and you know, Leonardo DiCaprio and Christina Hendricks, and like it was just super, and Macy Gray, Billie Eilish. It was just super. Billie wasn't dancing. She was, I think, hanging out with some family. But interestingly enough, I recently found out when I was an agent, I represented Phineas, her brother. This is exactly my face. This is my face. I was like, wait, Phineas O'Connell? Like, I put it all together, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
Wait, I don't know if I remembered your agent days. I thought we talked about a lot of stuff. I didn't know super agent Chrissy Metz.
I'm telling you, I put it to, like, I don't know how it like all sort of folded together, and I called my first agent and boss, Jackie, and I was like, Jackie, we repped Phineas, right? And she was like, yeah. And I obviously know their parents, and I obviously met Billy at some point, but I was like, it's just so cool to see them, you know, come into their own.
Did you talk to Billy about it? Were you like, this is all girls going?
No, I didn't want to be weird. You know? I was like, let her enjoy, like, you know, I don't ever want to be weird and like talk shop, but it was really cool to see them all. Yeah.
What about you and Leo Decap on the dance floor? I need a little more.
You know,
on that.
I didn't get too close. Because I was like, you know what? He's in his you know, his element right now. He was really cutting a rug. It was
I love
cute.
that.
I know. It was really cute.
What about Brad Pitt? Any Brad Pitt sightings?
I didn't see Brad. I did not see Brad. But listen, there were so many people.
It was such a big Oscars. It was so much fun. Again, and you on the big stage was just incredible.
Insane. I was going to try to go to the Beyonce Jay-Z party, the gold party, right?
Yeah.
I was like, I can't chance it. Like, if I go there and they say no, I'm going to be mortified.
They're not going to say no.
So we didn't go. I was like, let's just go home, guys. Let's go home.
I'm going to get on that next time. You better be there. You're Chrissy Metz. Come on. I love your best friend.
I'm not presumptuous.
Okay,
I don't know. I'm not presumptuous.
Let's talk about your new music, because everybody is commented on here. Now, I thought, I could be wrong, last time we talked, are you working on a country album?
Yes.
So give me all the scoop.
Yeah. So the single's going to be out in 2 weeks.
Can't wait.
I think it's a very timely song. Probably unexpected. I think people are thinking I'm coming out with one thing, but this is a cool, it's a really cool vibe, but also
what do you mean? What are we going to be surprised
well, because
by?
I think that people are like, oh my gosh, she's, you know, the ballad girl, she's going to make you cry. Not to say that this song won't. Who knows how it will affect people, but it's definitely a different vibe than I think people are expecting initially from me. Yeah. And then the album should be, I mean, I came here to finish the album. We have the songs in place. We just can't record right now because you need more than 5 people usually, right?
Yeah.
And there's 5 to a minimum, quarantine. So, so hopefully, and I mean, the tour's on track to happen, but I don't know if it will because it's supposed to be in June. So in the meantime, and if it doesn't, like, what's so great is so many artists are coming on and doing these live concerts, remote concerts, which is
Will you do any of that?
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah. I would love to do that. I've been watching them myself, as fans of all these artists, and Ryan Tedder and Cree Harrison and Luke Combs and everybody. So I love it. It's great. You can sit in your comfort of your own home and like listen to these amazing musicians. So yeah, the single should be out really soon. And
so fun.
I'm so excited about it.
What are you doing tonight for the big viewing party? The This Is Us finale. Okay.
You're looking at it like Donnie and I will be watching together, and I will be live tweeting, and then Sterling is sort of hosting a live circle of all of the cast coming through and chit chatting with him.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. So if you guys want to check that out, the episode is going to be, I mean, as a finale would go on This Is Us.
Yes.
It's very beautiful and emotional.
Chris Sullivan was on live with us earlier. He was chirping like a canary. He spilled all kinds of secrets. No, he didn't.
Really? That's weird because I heard him and he didn't say a thing.
But he did say there's a conversation between Kate and Toby tonight. Can you give us a little insight on that? And with baby Jack, like just give us something of what we can expect.
Yeah, that conversation is absolutely unexpected. But I think it will.
What do you mean? Come on, I need good stuff for Kate. You've put me through the ringer with this character.
I didn't say it was good or bad. I just said very unexpected.
Unexpected?
Yes.
Listen.
And I can share that it is provoked by Toby. So.
I'll let that sit. I don't know how I feel about that right there. For this season, what's been your favorite episode or scene to shoot? Is there anything that really sticks out?
Oh gosh,
you're really cute with baby Jack.
That little Wells, he is such a little muffin, and he is. I'm not kidding you. It's like he knows what he's doing. He at one point handed off his like juice bottle to his mom, and I was like, "Does he know we're about to roll? Like what in the?" He's just so special and so sweet, and everybody always says that he looks like Donnie, which is even more hilarious to me.
Bring Donnie in. I need to see Donnie. Let's see baby Jack in an adult version.
It's baby Jack.
Hi, best friend. Oh my God, you're baby Jack all grown up.
Right? Crazy.
Everyone's like, no, like, how did you get your best friend to be your son? I'm like, I shrunk him.
This is unbelievable.
Yeah. Wait, take off your glasses for a second.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Let me see.
You really.
Oh yeah, look pensive, look off, look like you're passing the juice box. Oh, baby Jack, this is so, pet your mom's hair.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Everybody always talks about it, but yeah, so I think one of my favorite, well, the Jack's birthday, you know, it's really beautiful because, you know, Kate and Toby didn't know if they could even have children, and then everything they went through, and then to see him come through his first year, and it's just really sweet. And it's always nice when everybody gets together.
I love those scenes. And then last week was it what would happen if Jack didn't die? But we didn't see much on your character as much. Like what would you be doing if Jack didn't die?
You know, it's Donnie and I had this whole conversation afterward because we talk about therapy and life and all that stuff. And it's just interesting that when you think that if somebody lived, that your life would be perfect and nothing would go wrong, and that's not necessarily true, you know. But I think with Kate in particular, I think it would be really about more of her self-worth and less of the guilt and the shame about her father's death. And but at the same time, maybe she would have chosen men that were too much like her father, or, you know, you just never, it's so hard to speculate with that kind of thing. But it definitely is something to think about.
What did Donnie think?
Oh my gosh, I was a mess.
Yeah.
You know, the heartstrings are always being tugged on that show. And, you know, I think that I lost my mom back in 2011, and I'm always sort of thinking about, oh, this could have been this way, or, you know, my mom and I never got to experience this. I mean, and then sometimes I find myself getting lost in thought, getting myself upset about an imaginary situation, about case in point, getting all worried about my mom, like, oh, if she were here during this pandemic, what
could have been, or what would have been, or would it be different? So
I think that's something that like we can all relate to, and
you know, and I thought it was so cool the way that of course, Kay, one of our writers, who wrote that episode, just showed this other side of Sterling, right? Like this hard, like edged, cocky jerk of a guy who was so hardened in his heart that you're like, I don't like this. I don't like this Randall.
Yeah.
You know, and it's interesting how every single thing that we go through in our lives affect us, positively or negatively. So it was fascinating. So cool in the writing.
I can't wait for tonight. But wait, before I let you go, Chrissy, you mentioned at the Oscars singing to your mom. Is she doing okay?
Yeah, we got an update today, and things are looking up, which is
good.
Thank God. It's such a blessing, and I thank everybody asking and their prayers and their good thoughts and vibes. My mom is one tough cookie.
I like her.
Yeah.
I like a tough cookie.
She's doing well. Thank you.
Well, I love you, Chrissy Metz. And Donnie, I'm sorry about you losing your mom. I'm so glad I got to meet you. And you are Baby Jack, okay? There's that little, I want to just get his little face right in there.
Wait till you see him in person. You're going to like.
We'll meet when you're back. And I love that you're cozy there in Nashville. Looking so forward to the music. I just love watching you shine. Keep it going.
Oh, thank you.
I really
you guys
do.
Take care.
We will. And tune in tonight, everybody. Oh, I just lost you there. What was the last thing you
Sorry,
said?
somebody called. Sorry.
Oh, who called? Somebody fun?
Actually, my makeup artist from This Is Us.
Oh, you said Leo Decap just called you? I know,
Yeah.
He does it all the time.
Yeah, how about Ellen when she's calling all these?
Yeah, did she call you?
No, I don't think I make the cut, but that's okay.
I'm
gonna
gonna
call her. I don't have her number. I don't have your number, Ellen.
You're going to Beyonce's party, and Ellen's going to be calling. All right, I love y'all. Thanks for coming to me,
Love you
Access
too.
at Home, and keep in
Yeah, of
touch.
course.